What up, YouTube? You know who it is. You doing? It's your boy Shake, and I'm here with the whole TheSimStandard. I got the whole crew in here. Everybody introduce yourself. I got my man DjCvinceRemakes. Say what's up to the people, man.
What's good, man?
I got True Sim Gamer in here. What's up, man?
Yo, what it is?
We got Sim Football Critic in here. Say what's up to the people, man.
What's up, man? June 4th. Let's do it.
Got my man Smitty in the building.
Yo, what's cracking, everybody?
And the one and only Getting. Say what's up to the people, my dude.
YouTube Sim Nation, stand up. Let's get it. Let's go.
All right, now check it out. We all have seen one or two of us haven't seen the video yet, but we're all right now. We just got done watching the Madden 13 E3 footage. Just want everybody to see. As you can see, my man Ray Lewis, he's in here doing his thing. See, Azor, real quick before the video kicks off. How you the one, you know what I'm saying? You was the one, you was a secret agent, you know what I mean? All this time.
I'm the sellout. Get the one with the
sellout.
Getting EA money. I got my yacht on the Pacific Ocean. I got my blue helicopter, my blue Lambo, all that good stuff. So I'm the sellout.
He got Donnie Moore's cell phone number.
You know. True Sim, what's up, man? Are you watching the video right now?
Oh,
this is the real deal.
Y'all
here.
see these hits?
yo,
Look at this.
hold up.
I know.
Oh,
Yo, nah, man.
this is football right here.
Yep.
Hold up. I know I didn't see what. Oh man, I can't wait to do this vid later.
Now we don't have to go much further than that. The video footage from this point on, they're gonna talk about the different things they're doing online and everything. But they're also, they're gonna talk a little bit more in depth about the new engine, and the new engine is called the Infinity Engine. And a lot of us for like 2 years have been, probably more than that. Shout out to Apex is free if he ever gets a chance to see this video.
Oh man,
we have been online on YouTube.
Saints against Tampa Bay. Oh,
you see that? You know what I'm saying? We've been online for over 2 years. It's been like 3 years. We've been harping about physics and real football. And Madden has been failing us for so long. And it's like, I can understand why some people are still caught, in that same frame of mind where they're so disappointed with the only company producing football games. But at the same time, I'm not saying that we have arrived. But when I saw this footage for the first time, a little tear came to my eyes, man. a tear came to my eyes, man. I was so happy. I was like, damn, finally they listened. They finally put 2 and 2 together and gave us what we've been Look at that. That looked like backbreaker right there.
Yo,
man.
Wait a minute. Was that a real jump cut by Sproles?
Did you notice his arm too?
Oh man.
Oh boy.
And he's fighting to stand on his feet. You know what I'm saying? Look at these hits.
How can we look at this and say that they haven't changed anything?
Oh man.
Exactly. How can you look at this and say weight doesn't matter, momentum doesn't matter, strength doesn't matter?
We've been look. I'm gonna go down the line right now. I'm gonna give everybody a fair shot to go ahead and talk about what they're seeing, and we're just gonna roll from there, man. But judging from what we're gonna talk about here, I just want to start it off by saying that it's not just us. We're the TheSimStandard, but there's been so many other people, thousands, like hundreds of other people throwing videos up. When we all saw Backbreaker back in 2010. And we swore to God that Madden had to have it. They had to have physics, right? That's what we were saying. And when Madden 11 dropped with no physics, and they still had that only one person can interact with the defender at a time, that same old garbage tackle engine. You know what I mean? And when Madden 12 came out, with their new tackle engine, which was really just a build from the Madden 08 double hit tackle engine they was using. To this now, I'm sure y'all know. I'm in full understanding that they've been working on this for a minute now. They had to be work. The Infinity engine wasn't just dumped on their doorstep this year. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm gonna let Azor roll real quick. Azor, when you've been around, you're the one that's gotten a chance to do a lot more than the rest of us. Go ahead and elaborate on what we're looking at here.
I think it's just it's funny to me because back when I did the first SimStandard at Community Day video, a lot of people were saying, it's gonna be the same game. And when I did the first one, physics hadn't been introduced yet, and I felt that Madden 13 was gonna be a better game than 12 without physics. So when I went down for the second one, and then I played the game with physics, I was like, this is a game changer. The game has been changed. Today, June 4th, 2012, the game has been changed. And that's thanks to, like you said, everybody who's done videos over the years. And you got to thank Natural Motion for pushing the envelope.
Absolutely.
So shout out to them for pushing the envelope.
Definitely.
And
Todd Gibbs.
even though
Todd Gibbs and
Todd Gibbs and the whole Natural Motion crew, even though they didn't decide to continue, look at what they did with their small company, pushing other companies to break the mold and get outside of the natural, we just gonna put out a sports game. Because if you look at, and Madden had to come to this ultimately, because look at FIFA, look at NHL. They both were striving for innovation. And with this being the first year of Madden, people have to think that this is just the first year. Of course, we've heard that spiel from Madden and EA developers, but I told people this is a new development team, and maybe now people will believe me that Cam Weber is
Probably not though.
Cam Weber is not playing. They tried to scrape me when I said that this is a new development team, and I understand, because if I was in their shoes and I hadn't seen anything, and I'm just going off of what people didn't take my word for it. The only people that were like, all right, we'll wait and see, or sensible people. But some people, we just have to understand that some people are going to hate it no matter what. If they put out this game, and 2K had produced this game, and it had, in conjunction with EA Sports, a faction of people would still hate it because they hate EA. And we've always said, we don't care who brings the best football experience, just bring it. And that's one of the mantras of the channel. We don't care who brings it. So right now, 2012 Madden 13, EA is trying to bring it.
Absolutely.
So kudos to them. So if 2K wants to step back into the realm, they're gonna have to come with it, because physics has been introduced now. Now, true enough that 2K does play great without physics, but you have to understand this: the dynamic, organic gameplay that Sim Football Critic hits on, Smitty hits on, Shake hit on, all of us hit on the channel, has now been introduced. So now you have to come with it. No two plays are the same. Come on.
We've been in a lot of pain over a lot of years. We've been in a lot of pain. I remember Madden 11 used to make me nauseous just looking at it. Doing videos was a problem. Smitty came at me crazy, like, yo, Shake, you ain't doing videos. I'm like, I can't. I'm physically ill looking at this game. You know what I'm saying? And the point that I'm making is now is, let's try not to hate before they get through the gate. You know what I'm saying? Can they get through the gate before we hate on them? You know what I'm saying? So let's move on real quick. True Sim, you're watching the video now. I'm sure you're rewinding it and watching these hits again. What's your reaction to what you're watching right now? What do you think is going on here?
To be honest, man, I've seen it. This is my third time watching it again. I'm in total disbelief. I can't believe what's happening here with this. This is some real footage here, man. This is what I've been waiting for 8 years now, since 2K5, man. All Pro was good, but it wasn't the NFL, man. They didn't have all the players, and we've had to manipulate the game, all over, to try to make it play how we want to play, and put the creating players and things like that. But I think I can finally, and I'm saying this, I'm saying this maybe hopefully not too quick, but I'm looking at this game and I'm thinking, okay, now might be a good time to put All Pro Football 2K8 down. Now might be a time to put ESPN NFL 2K5 down. This, I hope, is the year for me. And that's what I said in one of the videos I put on the channel. Hopefully I don't have to sit here and say I'm done. When I put out the video about Madden 12 on my channel, man, I was like, yo, I was like you with Madden 11. I wanted to seriously choke myself, man. I'm serious. I missed a good football game, man. And now I think we're gonna get it.
I like what you said right there when you said I hope this is the year for me, because I guarantee you, everybody that's watching this video right now, that's seeing this footage, that has a little that spark of belief has been it's like it's been resuscitated. You know what I mean? Somebody got a defibrillator. You know, some people are just coming out the woodworks now thinking the same thing. I hope that this is the year for me. You know, I told Azur a little bit earlier, I said, the gamer inside of me is saying right now that I might actually come back to being a gamer again. You know what I'm saying? Actually competing online in Madden football. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna move down the line. I'm gonna move down the line again. My man, Sim Football Critic. You know, he took the place. I think he's been one of the main dudes on YouTube who took the place and of a lot of us on a weekly basis, still putting out the issues, the problems with Madden football. You know, this is the dude right here. I think of him and I think of Apex. You know what I'm saying? For you guys that have been around for a long time that remember the originators of the TheSimStandard. Sim Football Critic. You know, let us know what you're looking at right now.
Man, of course I'm rewinding it over and over again. Let me just start off by saying this before I give my opinion. Everybody needs to understand that the game, I'm sure that we will still see a flaw. I'm sure there will still be things that needs to be addressed. You know, one of my other pet peeves is locomotion, and of course we won't know these things until we see the game in full and we can play it. But come on, man. With everything that we know about this game, read and react, and the past trajectories and all of that, and physics. And I was the main one saying, nah, physics ain't gonna make it in 13. It probably won't make it on this console. So I just want to say, man, this is amazing to me. Like, they have done something. They have definitely restored my love for video football games. Like, this is it. And like I said, man, we're going to have to play the game, of course, to see what it's about. But right now, just looking at it, there's no way you can knock the effort that the effort they put forth. I can really say I believe Cam Webber as far as him having a 3-year plan. Because let's not forget, you know, me and Smitty talked about this before. This is really Cam's first year. He didn't work on Madden 12. He was more of an overseer. And this new team, and think about it, all of these dudes that we're seeing in the webcast, most of them are football players. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick my neck out there and say that Madden will return as the best football game that it once was. Not saying that Madden 13 will be the greatest, but I have reason to believe that progression will continue, seeing what they did this year.
Absolutely. And you know, just to talk about that real quick, you know, when we talk about the innovation, this year they're pushing gameplay. They're not pushing gimmicks. Yeah. So far, I haven't seen one gimmick that was like, you know, over the years it was
Pro-Tac.
It was pushing Pro-Tac. Yeah, Pro-Tac.
Then,
you know,
then locomotion.
Yeah.
All other types of BS that just did not mean anything to gameplay, to football. Right. Even that coach play calling system where the CPU picks your play. That doesn't necessarily does much for the gameplay itself. Right. You know, so it was all a gimmick. It was all like a facade.
They was pushing a lot of gimmicks, and this year they literally said, we're giving you guys new passing trajectories. We're giving you guys read and react defense. We're giving you guys a whole new engine on defense, a whole new tackle engine, the Infinity engine. You know, so my boy Smitty, you know, he's been around for longer than all of us. This is my dude. You know, Smitty's the guy that's been in some cases the head of the pack. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the originators. Smitty, you know, you are probably the most educated on the subject of hearing Madden's you know, their lies and their deceit. You know what I'm saying? You've been always at the front lines of that. You know, tell me what you're seeing right now for E3.
First and foremost, before I even get to that video on the TheSimStandard, dated May 27th, 2011 that I did. I said Madden and NCAA Football 13 must have real-time physics, period. They didn't do it in NCAA, but dang it, it's in Madden. You know what I'm saying? So to kick it off with that, And that was off of seeing FIFA 12, off of that FIFA 12 trailer. But off of what I seen, Cam Weber said the exact things that we have pushed and emphasized over and over and over again. We talked about the height and weight, momentum, all of that stuff has to matter. And he clearly said that all of that stuff plays a factor, depending upon what kind of halfback you have and everything. If he's an elusive back, you can't come through trucking. You'll get knocked out. If you got a big back, you know what I'm saying, you can come through and you can run through the middle and take them hits. But just seeing the dynamic tackles, the dynamic movements, players striving and struggling to keep their balance after the point of contact. Like, this is what Backbreaker possibly would have been if they kept pushing. You know what I'm saying? But what EA did, monumental. I mean, especially that catch that Michael Irvin did when he came out.
Yep.
Done. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously. I mean, you see the foot planting, you see the turning, you see the positioning, looking the ball in, making the midair adjustment to the ball and everything. I mean, it's all there. Like, that's what you see on Sunday. You could literally say, yo, Michael Irvin made those kind of plays when he played. You see what I'm saying? And you're literally seeing it on screen.
Beautiful.
You know, and it's in an EA Sports product. So everybody clean your eyes out. That ain't 2K. That's EA Sports. I may be outside at midnight.
Yo, yeah.
Get this game. I'm not even going front. Like, but if I play the demo and it's serious on the demo tip, I'm through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm done. Like, I
want to add something to that, because the moment that was going to be my final question was, judging on this basic footage, I was going to ask you guys, you know, is this a release day? You know what I'm saying? Purchase. I mean, just off of watching this foot, and I'm telling you right now, I'm not a little kid. I'm not somebody who just gets overly excited over footage, because I've been let down as much as everybody has. Everybody that's watching this video that's had some problems with the Madden series, that's been let down for so many years, I share your pain, man. We absolutely, the whole SimStandard, we wouldn't even be here if we didn't share your pain. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But for us to finally see something and say to ourselves, damn, this might be a midnight release game right here. I'm be there, a midnight release. You know what I'm saying? Not with a camera making fun of the other dudes that's there, that's buying the game. I might actually be in the line this time. You know what I'm saying?
I see that, man.
I might actually be in the line. So, you know, I just want to elaborate on that.
I'm really excited for August for this game to drop. You know what I'm saying? And like, I haven't felt like that towards Madden since it was on PS2. You know what I mean? And that's saying a whole lot. You know, like when they said they were, I think is when I spoke to Azure, when they said they were going for Game of the Year this year, I honestly can believe that. These dudes, like, I wouldn't be surprised to see this game up there as not just sports game of the year, but game of the year. For real, because this is epic. Like, this is epic proportions as far as this gameplay looks. And this is what you wanted. Cam Weber is delivering it. You know what I'm saying? All the years of the gimmicks and everything else, this cat has came through with no gimmicks. Nothing but gameplay. And that's what we wanted, and I accept it. You know what I'm saying? I just want to get my hands on it and actually play it.
Yep.
I want to introduce you guys to my man Geddon. I think of him like Billy the Kid. You know what I'm saying? It's the bulldog right here. I'm a sick of moment. You got something to say? We just bring Geddon out. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know? I let him handle my light work. You know, I don't have nobody. I don't got no beef no more. You got problems with us? Go get him, Geddon. That's all I got to say. You know. So Geddon, you're looking at the footage. You heard what a lot of us had to say so far. What are your thoughts on E3 Madden 13?
Yo, looking at the footage, right? I'm going to be thinking about the footage until I actually play the game. Until I get that demo down, and download it and play it, I'm gonna be thinking about the footage and looking at it until then. Now, I'm the type of person, look, I got like high expectations, I got high standards for a lot of the things that I do, and especially when it comes to my gaming, especially my sim football gaming. So you could ask Sim F-Ball or even Smitty. You know, I speak to Smitty every other day or whatever. I always said to him, yo, if it's just tackling with the physics, because we all thought that it was going to be physics of some sort, and we just thought it was going to be of some sort. So going on that and just seeing that it's not just tackling, it's in momentum, it's in there in the stumbling, it's the interactions, you know. It's just like in Backbreaker where dude is up in the air and he's falling down, he's reaching for the ground to embrace his fall. That's like better than what I actually expected. So I'm like highly impressed of what they did. I'm super impressed. Of course, it's going to be things that I feel like they're going to probably leave out. We don't know how like the offensive line and D-line is going to be.
Right.
But it's the first year. And I can say that with confidence because that's what Cam Weber instilled in me in Madden this year. Just this 1 year, all the stuff that he's saying, all the things that they're doing. I have so much faith now in this development team. I just know the game is going to get even better than what we're seeing right now by next year. This is the biggest jump, the most momentous jump in like in development, in a game development, that it rivals like any other game that has been developed to date. You know, like a year-to-year basis, huge, you know, and I'm really excited to see what's in store when it comes to EA Sports, actually, and, you know, of course, Madden and all that. I'm really liking it, really loving it.
I'm assuming that throughout this week at E3 and now until the time that they release the game, we're going to see more footage, more gameplay here and there. I'm sure we're going to get more opportunities to depict and to analyze and to break down some of the things that we see that we like and dislike. But judging from what we saw so far, and this is not just some fanboy excitement. These are people. We are people that completely have criticized Madden and dug it into a hole and put it there.
Can't nobody hate better than me, man.
Right.
Nah, you don't know me, bro. You don't know me, bro.
And the thing is, a lot of our questions, a lot of our gripes and complaints have finally been answered, have been fixed. Some of the problems that we've been asking for. But the one thing I want to say is this. You know, when we all experienced Backbreaker for the first time and we experienced their Euphoria engine, it wasn't perfect. There was weightlessness. You guys remember Versus' videos? He used to do videos about that. There were some things that just didn't necessarily flow correctly. There was some possible injuries that should have taken place. There was all kinds of little things that looked like, that the engine wasn't complete. Now, from what I've seen in this footage, obviously they're going to give you guys the good points. They're going to give us all the good points. Only one of us has actually played the game and played it for a couple of hours with this engine, you know? So he's probably the only one that could really attest to how well the engine works in real time. But until we actually play the game, you know, I want to kind of leave us with this, you know, until we actually play the game, you know, we're not going to really know how it feels. The footage that we're looking at right now with these real physics, this is an exciting moment. This is like like you said, a momentous moment. You know what I mean? I think that judging from this point on, from this point on until the next video footage that we see, you know, I'm really excited to what they're bringing to the table. I'm looking forward to it. This is the first time that I'm absolutely looking forward to Madden football this year.